Now we're going to take a look at how to set up WordPress the easy way, and most hosting providers will provide this as an option for you to install your WordPress onto your site. So before we go ahead and do that, let's just quickly take a look at what our website looks like now. So I'm going to copy the domain name there, open up a new tab and just paste it in. Enter. So at the moment, this is what GoDaddy says. It says future home of something quite cool. If you're the site owner, log in to launch this site. If you're a visitor, check back soon. So as you can see, there's nothing there at the moment, and that's all going to change in the next minute or two as we go through the installation of WordPress. So to install WordPress the easy way, find the WordPress application on your web hosting and then click on it. And you've got the installatron on GoDaddy here, and there's an overview of what WordPress is. So WordPress is an open source blog application, and you can read through all of that stuff if you want to. But to install it, all you have to do is click on install this application, and then you can choose to give it a directory if you want. So if you wanted to install WordPress somewhere other than your homepage or your domain, and you wanted it to be something like the complete wordpress.course.co.uk/blog and install WordPress just on your blog, then that's what you would put in here. If you want to install WordPress on the main directory of your website, aka where if you want your website homepage to load up as where WordPress will go, leave this bit blank. So I'm going to leave that blank, and then I'm going to use the latest version and keep the language as English, and then you can change these options if you want regarding things such as updates and plugin automatic updates. I'm going to keep them as do not automatically update WordPress themes, plugins, etc. Because I can change that later on. And then you can, in here in the next section, settings, you want to give your administrator a name. So this is going to be your WordPress administrator login. So you are the administrator. So enter a name in here. So I'm going to enter one now. And I'm going to give it a password. Okay. And then in here you can enter your email address. So I'm going to enter mine now. And this is for notifications from WordPress. And then you can give the website a title. So I'm going to enter the name of my website. I'm going to call it the Complete WordPress, and that's what your website is going to be called and what it's going to say in the web browser. And then you can give your website a tagline. So you can give that whatever you want. You can call your tagline whatever you want. I'm just going to call the site the Complete WordPress. Learn how to make sites using WordPress. And this information here will actually appear in the tab of your browser when it's installed. So it's going to look something like this in the web browser. Okay, but don't worry about that now if you don't know what I'm talking about, because it'll all become clear later on. So you can use things like two-factor authentication with Clef, which is an application for advanced security. I'm not going to enable that, but you can and play with these. And then you've got limit login attempts if you want to, and you can choose to whether or not to enable multi-site. Multi-site allows you, or is a feature on WordPress which allows you to create a network of sites on a single WordPress installation. I'm going to leave it as a non-multi-site, just a standard website. And then the final is the advanced. So this is advanced setting management. You can choose to automatically manage advanced settings for me. I'd recommend leaving that as that. And then all you do is click on install when you're happy with those settings. And then the WordPress install will start going. And then you literally give it a couple of minutes and it will then be done. So click on save password. So this is the install, copying database and tables. So you should let that run. Okay, and then the installation is complete. And now if we navigate back to our web page, the complete WordPress course.co.uk. Refresh it. So this is our front end of our blank WordPress installation. So it says, welcome to WordPress. This is your first post. Edit or delete it, then start blogging. So we're going to play around with that later on. And then if we look here, it'll say this is where the WordPress has been installed. So that's the one with the location icon. This is where you go to log into your WordPress. So that's wp-admin, and that's the wordpress.org/support. So that's just a quick look at the easy way to install WordPress. In the next video, we're going to be looking at the manual way to install WordPress if that doesn't work or you don't want to use that method. If you have already managed to install WordPress using this method, then you can skip the next video, and we're going to be looking at how to log in and a quick look at the administration area of your WordPress installation.